And with that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about dumpster diving. Or the Tell Your Tale episode where things get really weird. So let's start. Let's bring it up here. Here we go. Dumpster diving. This episode is very particular because it had one of Izzy's songs that ended up being a crazy earworm of a song. But it also shows that Izzy is completely insane and that maybe the problems that Lily has with a lot of them are completely justified.
Also, she's an eco warrior.
She's kind of the eco warrior, but I think she's also just like creative to the point. She's the dumpster creator. You know, the one that takes a bunch of scrap metal and they make like scrap metal man out in the middle of an interstate.
Oh, you mean like the bottle trees?
Yeah, like the bottle trees. Get a little bit of that going on there too. But yeah, so let's go ahead and with this episode. Quick synopsis. We, of course, see Izzy being Izzy, building up something special. Everybody else is just doing their own thing, where, in this case, I believe they're watching, like, the Pony Olympics or something similar, where they're arguing about what if a horn apparently gives you swimming ability. Or wings.
Some spell probably could, but that's a...
It's just criticizing, like, what flying? You guys already do flying.
Yeah. Just a lot of craziness, and then suddenly they're interrupted, unceremoniously. And that's when we realize that Hitch has the biggest hooves of them all. So it's no wonder everybody ships everybody with Hitch. He's got the big hooves. And you know what they say about a pony? You know what they say about a pony with big hooves?
He wears the horseshoes in the family?
Yeah, they're going places.
They're going places. Of course, the reason that Izzy is dismantling everything within a 5-meter radius is she is trying to find a special hoop that will fit exactly in location, and nothing seems to want to work. And instead of going to a hardware store where she can actually get that hoop, she is bound and determined to use trash. So much so...
Or people's stuff that they're still using.
Yeah. So after she dismantles several of the machines in the building, she decides, I need to go outside to look for this junk. And
also, CMC brings up a good point. Izzy is an artificer.
Ooh, she is an artificer. Yep.
All that arts and crafts have done wonders.
Yeah. So Izzy goes outside and then starts doing a special kind of torment out there, where she takes kids' hoops. She tries to take rings off of key rings. She rides around on a moped, which honestly, yeah, that is kind of cool though. The moped is kind of cool.
I would like to point out, if that was yellow, there would be a reference here. No, wait, that was the best spot. My fault.
So anyway, of course, Izzy continues to do what she normally does, to the point where she's literally dismantling signs instead of going to a hardware store.
You saw nothing. Go back to your daily routine.
But the thing is, you gotta remember, going to a hardware store means spending money.
Yeah, true.
Which she has none of.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that damage of public property is probably expensive too, in a way.
Well, she's not working, so it's no fur off her coat.
Unfortunately, Posey gets her attention.
Oh no! Oh my god, she has more reason to hate Izzy.
The wrong kind of attention. I'm pretty sure that there's a police file on Izzy now, and she's on several lists.
No, it's just the sheriff. He burns all the files.
I mean, seriously, this was going a little overboard. I can't feel, I can honestly feel bad for Posey at this point because this is stupid. I mean, look at this. What the hell?
Does this look like the face of mercy to you?
So anyway, unfortunately, Izzy wins. destroying an entire flower stand in the process, and then realizes it doesn't work and gives the earring back and runs away.
Toasty.
Later on, we find out that Posey actually has the powers of the Incredible Hulk. Nobody was spared. But now, finally, Izzy sees what she's always wanted in her life. Her waifu. And unfortunately, it's also the waifu of every single Rainy-kun in the area.
You mean Ray Trashakun?
No, I would go with Treasure Coon.
They actually do have a name now. It's Univerkun or Univerkun.
Something said that.
They call it Univerkun. So yeah.
Your wife.
Your wife. But yeah, no. She immediately dives in like the piece of trash she is. And we get the biggest earworm of a song ever, as she is literally synchronized swimming with Uniraina-kuns in trash. I mean, I get the whole idea of reusing items, but my god, she takes it to a level. Of course, the song is good. It is catchy. It's fun. And just the fact that she's swimming around with a bunch of dumpster pandas is amazing.
It was at this moment Izzy knew that was her fetish.
No, it was at this moment Izzy unfortunately discovered one important thing. She discovered that the Sonic community has fan art. And she rapidly descended into the Sonic fandom.
Oh no.
Look, she went after the golden ring. The Sonic fandom will destroy you. Look at it.
Yeah, it's no worse than the pony fandom.
You know, I can't say much. But yeah, no, she takes the ring. It's exactly what she needs. Hooray!
Must have precious.
And then unfortunately, her insanity has finally come to roost, as Pip cannot dry her hair and she looks horrible compared to how she says it. So unfortunately, Pip,
she took apart her hair dryer.
She did. And when she finally confessed it, Pip had enough. So yeah, we won't see Izzy anymore.
This isn't a camera.
Hey, check out my camera. Wait, this isn't a camera.
And of course, all the memes. But yeah, she says, "Don't worry, I'll fix it," and immediately decides to go and say hi to her waifu again, literally dumping right back into the trash to fix a hairdryer. And of course, the memes come out.
I feel bad for whoever has to take that trash away and has to go through all the bags she ripped open.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I get the idea of conservation and everything, but wow, Izzy is not nice when it comes to that crap.
Whoever dates her will not be hypohygienic.
Yeah. So now, as we look at Izzy diving in the way we probably all wanted to dive into a pizza at one point. Quick synopsis on the episode. The song was good. I guess the moral is try to reuse objects, and it's okay if you use trash, I guess.
Any old object has a use if you can find it.
Yeah. In all honesty, if you go dumpster diving, probably doing it with a bunch of raccoons while singing a song might not be the best way to go.
Also, please, and this is something that no one should have to actually say, don't take apart other people's stuff just because you think it would be neat.
Well, there's that. There's also probably the don't tackle somebody for the earrings.
No, that's assault.
It's
Actually,
assault.
battery.
Can be
Yeah.
assault and battery at the same
No,
time?
no, assault is verbal.
Ah, okay.
That actually is the legal reason why there's assault and battery. Battery is actually when you physically harm them.
Okay, fair enough.
So assault is when you call them a bitch. Battery is when you slap them like one. Yes, I love it. Wunderbar.
Oh god.
All right, but yeah, I don't think that. I mean, the moral is there. The song is really you're here for Izzy's insanity and the earworm song. That's really what you're here for, and it's good. It's a good song.
Even Pinkie Pie has more hygiene than her.
But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I think it's a fun episode. I'm sure it's already been remixed, but they'll probably see more remixes of the song as people slowly start getting more into the G5 aesthetics of things. Anybody have any other thoughts and stuff in regards to this before we go ahead and let Izzy get back to her trash waifu? All right, that sounds good. We'll let her get back to the trash pandas now. And now let's go ahead and talk about the con. To be specific, Trotcon. Of course, this was this last weekend, and it was a gloriously wonderful experience. This was as quoted by Trotcon's own Twitter, the biggest Trotcon they have ever had. It all started with a simple meme. Anyway, come to Trotcon.
And it kind of got a bit out of hand that BronyCon weekend.
Yeah, here's a fun thing. That meme was coined during BronyCon in 2019.
It was the last one.
It was done in 2019.
It took 3 years and a pandemic for...
Anto has been muted. Jeez. Anyway, so yes, it took 2.5 years for Trotcon to finally happen. We all know why. However, we're not here to talk about why it took forever for Trotcon to happen. We're just here to celebrate that it finally did. And all of the fun stuff that came along with Trotcon. And yes, there was an Amogus there.
Good thing Celestia ran out of syrup.
Celestia ran out of syrup, but we didn't run out of pranks. So, let's get started here. And I want to start off with my to and from. Because, in all honesty, the to and from, biggest pains of the entire convention for me. The to. I barely got any sleep that day. I mean, I did try to sleep, but I was also trying to help Blinked Mind get ready. And I was also trying to get myself ready, including a little trick that I was going to be playing that managed to go off with some success. Not quite the way I wanted to do it, but we had to alter plans because of other things that happened. But anyway, I managed to get to bed close to the time I normally would, which,
Sir,
yes.
How dare you?
There you are.
We waited
How
for
dare
you.
you?
We waited for you.
How?
We usually talk about that after the art stuff.
The odd stuff's come and gone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We did everything. we did the art. We did the episode. We did everything. I tried and waited for you, man.
Text me, damn it. That was my okay. Here's the thing. That was my favorite one. Like straight up. That like the Izzy Trash one. That was my favorite. Like absolutely.
You know what? We just barely got started. Why don't you go ahead and jump into the Izzy Trash a little bit? What did you think of the episode?
Okay. That song is my favorite song of G5 so far.
It is quite the error, isn't it?
It is. Also, it's got raccoons, which I fucking love raccoons. They're my favorite.
Oh,
They're adorable.
it's not just the raccoons, man. It's got an entire raccoon swimming, synchronized swimming group.
I know, it's so great. I listened to that song for hours on loop. I am not kidding.
That was.
I really like that song.
It is.
Just like, yeah, this is the 1G1, or not one, but this is like, as far as like G5 songs that have like, you know, that I like a lot of them. That one I really like.
So it's got the staying power. Do you think it's like the equivalent of the Smile song, or do you think we're thinking more like Winter Wrap Up?
It's catchy, but
Winter
in my
Wrap
personal
Up.
opinion, it's not as
Yeah.
good as the Smile song.
Like, okay, Smile Song came about at a time when I really needed it, so it's just like...
Yeah, that one, that would definitely be
That one is so over positivity that I absolutely, like, I don't know, that's whole nother level. But, like, I will say, TRASH, yeah, that's so freaking good. TRASH doesn't mean it's waste. Yeah, just like, so good. Ugh.
Actually, the funny thing is the song even has its own little image thing here.
By the way,
Look at that.
there is a toaster.
Cole is.
He's not kidding. There's literally a toaster right there at the top left.
Yep. You thought that something like that would go unnoticed. You would be wrong.
It exists.
Oh.
It's trash.
And it's in the trash song. Of course it is. So there you go. The one, like, not the one. I keep saying the one piece of G5, but there's a lot of G5 that I really like. But like the trash song, the G5 song that I really really like. Of course, it's got a freaking toaster in it.
Hold on,
As we thought.
chat room. I got you. There you go. You can see the toaster now. Sorry.
Hell yeah! Show them the toast. Show them where
The
the
dog
toast is.
Chewy and
Cole,
the
Cole,
pillow.
It only took roughly how many years from the end of G4 to this for toasters to be invented?
I mean, toasters did exist in G4.
In
Kind
Discords.
of, a little bit.
In Discord's
In
place.
Discord.
And in
but-
the joke factory.
Oh yeah, the Joke Factory.
No factory.
Are you saying that my life's work is a joke?
No, we're just saying that they made a joke toaster. Though whether it actually was because they knew it's a joaster.
You know what would be funny? If you had a thing to cook bread twice. It's hilarious.
Can you do that? Can you cook bread twice? Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist the joke.
No,
Ah.
it was fair.
Circuit.
Yes.
Circuit.
Yes.
Circuit.
Yes.
Also, she was looking for a ring for Sunny. Shipping.
Oh, she went to the shipping. We did the Elden Ring joke, so shipping's good too.
Well, second on that T-Public or Teespring, you did have the one where it was Sunny and Izzy being the.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm hearing is the Protest Initiative Challenge should be trash pile?
Yeah.
All right, so oh my god, we got Pony Zord and Trash Pile. Oh my god, this is gonna be.
If you make a pile of waifus, I'm going to be kind of impressed because you drew a lot of ponies.
Do it.
Pony Zord and Trash Pile. Oh, this cannot end well.
Also, hi Blake, how are you?
Blanked.
And now Blinked is here as we get back to the Trotcon discussion.
Yes, I am.
Alright, so yeah, that was Coldust jumping in with random thoughts on TRASH. Woohoo.
That was cold just dumping. That was cold just
Funny
jumping
sword
with
defeated an
trash.
enemy. Time to take out the trash, gang.
Alright, and apologies to our editor who is probably ready to strangle me now. Getting back to Trotcon now. So, let's go ahead and... Okay, the chat room is already starting to scream Blink's name. Alright.
I think I know one band that is doing that right now.
So, let's go ahead. Let's get into Trotcon here. So, we're going to start off with getting and leaving, because I have some of the crazier stories in regards to that.
I think you definitely have the wildest one. Mine's definitely the most one.
Yeah.
At least for the leaving part.
getting there, yeah, as I mentioned, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I went to sleep at my normal bedtime, which normally would be fine, but I had to get up at 2:30 in the morning in order to make sure I got to the airport at 3, to make sure I caught my flight at 5 in the morning. And even though I was dead tired, Blanked also was getting a flight close to that time as well. So he has my sympathies.
Yep, up at 2, I had to leave. Oh, what was the first flight? 6? Yeah, 6.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, though, the flight itself, that was pretty uneventful. Was that the... You know what? Actually, no. There was one problem with it, and this is stupid. The Encanto. Those of you who have known my previous attempts to watch it have failed utterly. First attempt was on a Delta flight. I couldn't get it to play on the little mini screen to save my life. Second attempt was I went into a VR chat where they actually had it in a movie theater, but the audio was so piss poor I couldn't hear a thing. Third attempt was this flight on Southwest Airlines on my own cell phone.
That's why it's better to bring a book.
I got it working. It took me 2 more tries. I thought this was so bound and determined that I would never watch Encanto. That something in the universe was so determined to not let me know who Bruno was that I would never see Encanto.
I mean, remember, we don't talk about Bruno.
Apparently we don't.
No, apparently now we don't talk about Encanto.
We don't show Circuit Encanto. No. Okay, but no, I did manage to finally get it to play. And then I finally got to see Encanto, but wow, what a fight. Oh boy. But no, we both end up finally we got to Trotcon okay. Just we had a bit of a rough start at the first part of the morning. And
At least that movie's better than Rayla and the Lost Dragon.
Yeah. And my luggage, though, it also got beat up, which is kind of sad. I got a brand new lavender luggage set, and it's kind of funny too. Blink was
this motherfucker just shows us like, I bet you can't guess which one is mine. I'm like, and I said, oh, that one.
He got it in one, literally. But yeah. It was a shame.
Vaguely.
It was a shame too because there was black marks all over it. Like somebody launched it down the tarmac. It was amazing.
It's like fire.
I just it's like my boy. Look what they did to my boy. You were brand new.
My boy.
I got you a week ago, and you got black marks all over you. But
No, not my boy.
the boy. But. The happy news is I didn't have to spend money on a Lyft because Short Circuit was awesome enough to go and pick us up at the airport, take us to Trop. That was rather uneventful altogether. Yeah. But yeah, and now the way back home. Here we go. Way back home. I'm not sure. I think Blink.
Okay.
How much sleep did you get?
Let me. Okay, I'll start first because yours is worse.
Yes.
Okay, so in my case, getting there, cash. Like, I had to leave first. Luckily, things timed out that we ran into D on his way from dropping off Comet. So, one last little picture, last little hug goodbye, and all that jazz. That was cool. We went to Timmy Horse, first time there. Nice food, very lovely. Man, those donuts. Anyways, moving on from there, and thank you again, Short. We got to the airport well on time. I went to the wrong terminal at first. I got sniffed by a dog, and then they told me, "Oh, wrong terminal, go down the other way." Fine. That was fine. It was just weird. I was just like, "Oh, I couldn't tell which way to effing go because airports are fucking confusing." I get there on time. Everything's cool. I get to the New York area because that's where the hell they decided to drop me off before taking me back to Texas. Figure that one out. Fucking airplanes. That was fine getting there. I had to wait next to 20 to 30 minutes because the weather kept on making the people up top go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Long and short, the flight was fine. The getting there was fine, but thanks to that 20 to 30 minute hold up that happened there. I ended up having to wait another 3 hours at the airport because my pickup had to deal with some house shenanigans that had to be dealt with before he could come get me. And so I ended up waiting until about close to 7 until I finally, it was like 6:20, 6:30 before I finally got my way home. But lo and behold, I'm here. I'm fine. I heard Shorty had a run-in with the vid, unfortunately. I'm fine. I think Josh is A-okay. And now Josh can start his return trip.
Yes. So, yeah, I did escort Blinked all the way back over to the airport and then went back to the hotel. I tried to take a nap.
Wait. I do have to pause. I can tell you how weird it was to finally be chilling with Josh again and just the weird thing at the very end, realizing, oh shit, we actually parting ways again. Holy shit, this is fucking weird.
I know.
Living with a guy for fucking 6 years is like, wait a minute, like, oh right, we don't live in the same house anymore. Fuck.
I can imagine
the unfortunate sadness of it. Okay,
Right.
sorry for the intruder. Continue. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Not a problem.
No, you are good.
So, yes, I get myself all the way over. I get myself back to the hotel. I figure I'll take a nap in. Why? I've only had maybe about 4 hours of sleep, maybe 5. I was up late getting everything packed up and just having a good old time. And Blink, you were up later because
I was okay. Only a little later. Okay, admittedly, cards on the table. I only got an hour of sleep because I was playing Dread.
I unfortunately let him know that I had Metroid Dread the day before, maybe 2 days before.
It was Saturday.
Yeah. So I let him know I had Metroid Dread, and once he found that out, yeah, that was the end of any free time he ever had.
Well, to be fair, most of the time my free time is either walking around, chilling around with you. Just I said this I'll get into the main gist of it just for con thing, but no, we want to go on. We sure.
Yeah, getting back to it. So yeah, I couldn't get a nap in unfortunately, but I did get things packed up, cleaned up, and all that. And I ended up hanging around the hotel lobby, which was pretty fun. Actually, fun thing about the hotel, there was a case of water that I was able to drink from, and somebody left a can of the hard Mountain Dew. So I got to actually grab that and give that a try. By the way, it's good at the start, and then it gets terrible. My God, they should not put this on market. It is not good. It gets you at the start. It's got a nice cherry flavor at the start, and then it kills. No, watermelon. Nice watermelon at the start, and then it's chemical. Nothing but chemical. It is bitter. Oh, anyway. So I'm hanging around at the lobby, and eventually D-Pad and Inky get up, and they start packing up the museum, the Traveling Pony Museum. I'm helping them out as well because I got nothing better to do, and it's pretty fun. And my flight isn't until pretty much the exact opposite. Like Blanked was at way early in the morning. I'm way late in the evening. Almost like 12-hour difference. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah, I left at around 8 or so. You left around 6 their time, so 2 hours difference.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So anyway,
almost 12 hours.
We get everything packed up. We end up finally being able to hit Waffle House, which is after 3 Trotcons, the first time I've ever been able to have Waffle House, and it was actually pretty good. I would honestly go back without a complaint. I actually enjoyed it. It was nice and pleasant. Yeah, it was surprisingly pleasant. I mean, I make jokes about it being like the Denny's of the East, but I mean, I think it's like slightly better than Denny's in a way. It's kind of funny.
Second, remember, there's an actual thing called the Waffle House alert system.
Well, that's another thing entirely, and not the topic of conversation.
Also, that's what Yankees get for doubting us.
Okay, there it is. See, there we go. There it is. There's a swing. All right. Anyway, finally, we get back to the hotel. Everybody else heads off. I'm just goofing around for a little bit longer, getting some water in, waiting until it's time for me to go, hoping Short can give me a ride because he wasn't sure. Unfortunately, Short Circuit got caught up in meeting up with friends and saying goodbyes clear in the other part of the city. So I ended up just getting a lift and everything, which honestly was probably for the better. That's probably the only good thing about all of that because unfortunately Short came down with was diagnosed with COVID a couple of days later. I feel for him. I really do. But I think I might have
Yeah,
avoided.
I
I might have dodged a bullet.
Not
Might have dodged-
surprising since he's gonna probably be all around a lot of places.
Yeah. So
It's the worm ass.
So I get to the airport. Now, at this point, 4 hours of sleep. I've been awake for the rest of the time. I haven't been able to take a single nap at all. And yeah, I did, even though I am pretty okay, I did unpack up in a part of the Traveling Pony Museum. And I've just been running around, maybe standing a little bit here and there. I'm exhausted. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty wiped out. I'm ready to call it already. So I forget I have a bottle half full of water when I go through the security checkpoint for the first time. So I'm going through it as normal. They seem a little more aggressive than usual. Like and it's kind of weird. It's like, okay, everybody go through this quick metal scanner. You know, no pat downs or anything. No, you. Like they almost go right to me. It's like, you go into that big round scanner thing where they're going to examine every inch of you. And yeah, I have to end up doing that. They pat me down. Normally they check my ankles, normal, kind of annoying, but I'm tired, but it's like, okay, pretty standard. And then they're like, is this is this bottle yours? And I go, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about the water. I've been awake for so long and I'm tired, and I thought I was going to drink it all by that time. And I could take care of it right now. They're like, no, you can't do that. You gotta go back out to the entrance, dump it out in the jungle juice bin, or drink it away, and then go through all of the security scans again. And I'm just, fine, okay, I get it. You're doing your job. I'll be kind. I'm irritated, but I jumped the water. Literally, I open it up. I dump that sucker in there like it's explosive. Just boosh! It actually makes a big splash of water. I didn't care. I'm tired, and I'm already getting frustrated. So I get that all in. I get that all packed up. I go back through security. They do the same rigmarole with the same exact people. I even got the same security guy checking my ID. Every single person already had me go through this, had me do the exact same thing again, except now they do this kind of like, okay, we got to pat you down on your we got to pat you down between your thighs. And I'm like, what? Completely new one on me. So, okay, fine. And I'm sitting there. They just
Did
basically...
they find someone who had a weapon around there last time they did that?
I don't know, but they might as well have been grabbing my weapon, because this guy's hand suddenly goes right up like junk, and it's just like, oh, whoa, give me dinner first, jeez. It's like, my God. So, yeah, but they finally get through that, and I'm like, okay, fine, okay, are we happy now? Okay, you're not gonna give me another reach around. We're good here, right? Okay, fine. I get all my shoes stuff, and I'm sitting there. I got my shoes. I got half of my Switch in my hand, and I'm waiting for my backpack. Why? They decide to shuffle it off to the side, and they do nothing for like 4 minutes. I'm sitting there. I'm seeing my backpack. I'm like, it's in hand's reach, but I can't do it. It's in that little thing where they got to examine it, because I guess. They finally go through it, and it's like they're giving me this third degree, like I freaking insulted all of their mothers at once. And finally, let me through. I get the stuff in my backpack, and I'm grumbling, and I'm tired, and I am so pissed off, and I'm normally very calm about this. I get TSA, security theater. It's a joke. It's not. They basically protect almost nothing, and these guys are just doing their jobs, but I am livid at this point. I am so done. But I'm like, okay, now I can just relax. I'll go sit down. I'll play some Switch. I'll just goof on my phone. It'll be happy fun times. And
Adam ruins everything to point out pretty well how useless security theater is.
Yeah, it's a complete joke, but I'm not gonna get into that. I get and sit down, and then a little bit later, oh, by the way, your flight's delayed. Well, great.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately get the first of many delays. So, yeah, the delay is there. I'm irritated. It's like, oh, great. It's like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I had the layover was like an hour and a half. I'm not in any trouble. But, yeah, I'm sitting there waiting for it. Pain, annoyance. Eventually I get on the flight. Get in there, and we just fly off for a little bit. The flight itself, not bad. Calm. It was pretty relaxed, pretty chill. Oh, I forgot. The whole time, I had a skateboard. I got a pony skateboard that I strapped into my backpack. Strapped this thing down with zip ties. And I am begging to every single security guard out there, please let me get this through TSA. Please let me get this through overhead. Do not make me check this thing. Luckily, that was one prayer the gods above have deemed worthy. Because the first time, the flight, I was able to take it with me. I shoved it up into a nice little overhead bin with plenty of space. Sat down and just enjoyed my first part of the flight. And we landed in Chicago just as it's about to hit 8 p.m. And I get my skateboard and I go, okay, I got some time. I'm hungry. I only had Waffle House. And that, well, I had a donut for technically breakfast, but that was 5 in the morning. Then I had the, 5, 6.
Timmy's!
Yeah, at Timmy's. I had the donut way early and I had the Waffle House. That's it. I didn't really have much else in the way of food. I'll go and get some dinner. And it's 8 o'clock. And apparently at the airport, 8 o'clock means everything starts shutting down already. So I am literally getting off of the plane as businesses are shutting down in front of me. And this is everything that even had a decent price. Chicken sandwich place that had a semi-decent price shut down. A convenience store with maybe some takeaway sandwiches shut down. There's a place that does pizzas, $15. The line is long as 3 terminals. No. There was only 2 places.
Why that big when you're the only game in town?
2 places open, expensive as hell, and there is a freaking Dunkin' Donuts that is out of everything except black coffee and bagels. And these bagels were probably around in the Reagan administration. These things were not bagels. These were wheels. These were hard. I said, but they were cheap. They were $2. I go, give me a bagel and some coffee. I can dip the sucker. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe if you toast it, it'll soften it up a bit. No, they didn't toast it. They didn't even cut in half. I just get this wheel. I get this wheel of hardness, and I'm trying to bite through this thing like it's like a freaking lifesaver of dough. Dumping
this is
it
why
in.
You don't buy food from airports. They give you crappy.
I know
service.
It's crappy. It's terrible, but it's the only thing they had left. And I honestly, I didn't expect.
We can charge you an arm and a leg since we're the only game in town.
Yeah, yeah. And the worst part is that they didn't have many games left open at that time either. Pain in the ass.
You said 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock p.m. Even more frustrating. You'd think it would close at 9, 10. No, 8 o'clock. Why 8? I don't know. So,
okay, the reason I say that is because when I did this trip to Chicago. Oh, in December, they were open, and it was after 8.
Well, like I said, there were some places open, but they were also charging extensively, and they had lines to hell.
Amazing.
Oddly enough, the Dunkin' Donuts was the only thing that didn't have a line to hell, but it didn't have much anything left to offer. So, potato bagel.
Then again, I lucked out and actually had an Italian place in my terminal entry that I could just eat at.
Fair enough. Moving on. So, I managed to devour the stale, dry bagel of death. I eventually drink the coffee. I get a report. Our flight is delayed. Again. This is the second flight. It got delayed twice. So I'm just sitting there. I'm trying to charge up my phone on this little charge port because I figure I'm going to be there a while. I might as well make sure I'm ready so I can enjoy a movie and maybe some Netflix episodes I have downloaded. The way I was going to watch The Way of the House Husband. It's been pretty fun. I've actually been enjoying that. Moving on. So
I'm watch Netflix on your phone or the Switch?
Netflix on the phone. Is it on the Switch?
Moving on.
You gotta keep track on here. So, anyway, and I decide to. I noticed that my phone isn't charging as well as I thought, and I take a look. It's not charging at all. I happen to be in the one seat with the one plug that is not working, and all of these terminals are so close together. Every other seat is occupied. I cannot charge my phone. I am so pissed. So
the problem with having online tickets.
So I'm a little annoyed. I have a backup. I was smart about this. I bought a battery pack, in case
I know
things
it's
would
not a
have.
problem for every single situation, but it's just the timing of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
By
I.
the way, second, let me take a while to get
No,
it.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no, no.
no.
Let
him keep going.
let
him
me
keep
finish. Let me go ahead and finish the story, man. I get it. You want to talk Interville? Let me finish. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay, Commander. Let me just finish up the story then. They transferred the plane to another terminal. I have to move to another terminal. So a sea of people start to go out there. That plane is delayed longer. I'm tired. I'm annoyed. The only thing that gives me life is the fact that I took that short circuit, gave me sweet Canadian coffee candy, and knockoff M&Ms that were actually really good. I really enjoyed those. But those sustained me. I used the battery to keep my phone charged. I finally got on the plane. I get home 3 in the morning. I am tired. I'm trying to get my luggage. It's gone! All of my pony stuff, except for the skateboard I lugged around with me, is gone!
Oh no.
I report this to Southwest. I'm annoyed. Very tired. Very annoyed. I am so angry and frustrated and tired. I literally am emotionless. I'm just trying to go through the motions at this point. I am so angry I could punch people, but I'm too tired to care. I have never been this exhausted in my life. It is amazing. It's an amazing thing. I just get in my car. I'm lucky I have my keys in my pocket instead of putting them in the luggage. Get home. I sleep until 11 in the morning. I get a text. They have my luggage. I figured out how to get to the airport just by myself in my car. Pick up the thing. I at least get $100 credit for my next flight. So Cider Fest is taken care of. I got my stuff back and it's all in one piece. Now let's go ahead and talk about the con itself. It was a wonderful experience. I enjoyed the crap out of it. Sorry, Commander something really wants to talk about the con. I don't blame him. Let's get to the
Took the
con.
whole 30 minutes to get by that.
So, the con, yeah, this was over 2 years in the waiting, and boy did it show. Like I said, they
Anyways, come
reported...
to Trotcon.
Anyways, come to Trotcon. They reported the biggest turnout they've ever had, and oh man, I had a hell of a merch haul. And also a few experiences as well.
Yeah, I saw some of it in Conchot chat.
Conchot. I like that.
Trotcon.
Conchot. So
Oh, you
yeah.
got a lot of Izzy stuff.
I got a good chunk of Izzy stuff, but the reason is because I had a voucher for a autograph from the Izzy voice actor.
Nice.
Aww.
It is nice. And, I didn't get a photo of it. I'm actually kind of annoyed now. I'm going to have to bring that up at some point. So, I had the autograph for the Izzy voice actor, but I also found out that the Fluttershy voice actor's there. And I'm sorry I can't remember the names of the actors.
Andrea Lidman.
Andrea Lidman. Thank you. Thank you. I found out Andrea Lidman is going to be there.
He hauled that Discord and fucking Fluttershy fucking box thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
he
sorry,
did.
Kitty. Sorry, Kitty. Sorry.
Oh, that
yeah,
Twilight
yeah,
eye
that
pad,
was
that
it.
Twilight eye mask, sleep
Yeah,
mask.
that's. I'll admit that's one thing I'm lucky with Rally. She doesn't tend to sit below my feet.
Oh no,
Very often.
glitch is kind of
Same
freaking
for
out.
mine, but I don't let her in my room. Period.
all day,
when I'm,
all
using
day.
it.
Alright.
The glitch is freaking out right now because we had a person move in and he's kind of upset a little bit.
I think I hear him hissing.
He's not hissing. He's just upset. That's somebody else making
Uh,
noise.
Okay.
That'd be the great and powerful Haru, I imagine.
Oh no. I mean nobody. I think it's somebody on the call. I think it's Toa actually making noise. Somebody is making noise in the background.
I only have fans going.
I don't know what I'm hearing. Then.
And they're noisy.
You're here, my damn fan. Go break, shake this up to pieces again. Yeah, shake this up to
Anyway,
pieces.
let's
There
go.
it is.
Moving on. So, yes, I had an autograph voucher for the Izzy voice actress. I love her. She's amazing. She was so nice and upbeat. And actually, I printed out the Izzy soda to get her to sign it. She also gave me a copy of that other Izzy print that she signed as well, and also an Izzy sticker that you can kind of see down there. Let me see. Here's a better.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
I got a better image that's closer. I don't know why they're upside down though. That's kind of weird. But yeah, you can.
Also, the sweet enamel Celestia and Luna pins.
Oh yeah, I love those pins. They're great pins. But yeah, no, I have a project in mind, and this is an exciting one. I came up with it about a week ago when I found that Andrea Lidman was going to show up. I have two of these, so that's why I'm doing it with one. This is the limited edition Fluttershy Discord figure box set that they had on the Hasbro Pulse website, I believe in celebration of Comic-Con one year.
Yep, it was a Comic-Con exclusive, and they sold off the,
Yeah, and somehow I got a hold of 2 of them. And then I found out Andrea Libman was going to be at Trotcon, and then I found out John Delancey is going to be at FanX this year over here in Salt Lake. I got I went into the autograph line to get Andrea Libman to sign the Fluttershy on the figure, on the box. And I'm going to get John Delancey to sign the Discord on the other side of the box. And next year, I'm taking that sucker to a pony convention to put it up for charity auction.
That is, in fact, the plan.
That is
the plan, anyway.
Also, I noticed that a Sinner sticker right on the bottom right.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Actually, okay. Sinner sticker. This was from that new Gray Mare who pops up at the Trotcon and a few others. She apparently had a bunch of these stickers made with apparently for some reason this pony is a really sore spot for her. And just the Sinner thing was just her way of just messing with it. But I thought it was the most hilarious thing.
For anybody who's an FF14 player, there's also a version of the thing Dee had her make that says "Bow down, Overdweller." Titan.
Vaguely, I made a mistake. I did not get a picture of the box, so I'm gonna have to show that box on the show next week. That was my bad. Absolutely my bad.
Yeah, I didn't see the box in con chat when I took a.
Yeah, that one I completely forgot to take a picture of, and it just didn't dawn on me until literally right now.
Why is the horse screaming? 1, why wouldn't the horse scream? 2, if I can't read number
If you were
2.
smart, you'd be doing the same thing.
Also, Lone Wolf, remember, Stuckett has 2 of the figures, so he's doing 1 to charity because he's a good person.
Yep, I literally have 2 of the figures, so I'm figured if I have 2 of them, I might as well use 1 to do a charitable cause. Yeah. So yeah, con events. This was a fun con in so many ways. There's a lot of firsts for us. I finally got to take Blanked to his first ever hot pot.
Hot pot.
He got hot pot. And honestly, the hot pot was the scariest thing because you never know how a person will take to it. Yeah.
Okay, no, there was a few landmines of this because someone overdid his mead.
Okay. Oh, the mead. Oh, let's talk about the mead. My God, the mead. Okay. So I brought some mead with me. I brought the first mead I ever made. I brought the Twilight Sparkle mead. And, of course, I brought 2 samples of the mead I'm trying to make for Berry Tube Group because I kind of want to do that for some reason. But, yeah. Oh, Hot Pot. Lone Wolf Gamer. Hot Pot is actually a Japanese dish where they give you a big bowl of broth.
Kind of easy way.
And you
big boiling bowl of broth, raw meats and whatever, and you just dump the bitch.
You literally put the meats and the veggies or whatever you want into the soup, let it cook, pull it out, maybe even take some soup yourself, and then eat it. It's actually really amazing and customizable. You just have fun with it. It's a big social group thing.
It was really fun.
Now, the mead. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the big bottles. The first mead I ever made and the Twilight Sparkle mead. Personally, I thought the first mead I ever made was going to be horrible. And the Twilight Sparkle mead I thought would do okay because that's the first one I ever did conditioning. In which case, what I mean by conditioning is when I took it out of the jug the first time, I put it into a jug. I put honey into it and let that cultivate a little bit before I bottled it up so that it would have a sweeter taste. The first mead I ever made, very dry, but it actually went rather smoothly. It was palatable. Actually, surprisingly palatable. So I actually did a really good job on my first mead, which I was scared of. I thought I botched it, and I was sitting on that bottle for months, and I'm just like, I want to drink this, but I'm scared I screwed up. And the Twilight Sparkle meat, the one meat I thought I did a good job on, was the nastiest.
Sweetest smelling thing in the world. Fucking disgusting, according to everybody who tried it.
Yeah, you popped it open. It had a wonderful floral scent, and you could get a slight hint of honey. This thing smelled like it would have been amazing.
Turned out to be vile.
They tasted it.
It was horrible. the nearest I can guess, I think I oversteeped the tea. I don't know what I did wrong, but oh my
It was
god.
like Twilight's first time making a mead.
Oh my god. This was
All
nasty.
the rules, they turned out nasty.
I tried. I hate wasting things. I tried so hard to drink all
He
of
tried
that
to
tea.
finish it and then said the answer was dump it.
No, I thought maybe if you let it air out a little bit, it would get better. It didn't.
You know, we thought on the side, well, maybe it's like a warm style drink. Maybe it had been turned to basically being a warm style drink instead of being,
Yeah.
cold.
There was a lot of things I could think of. I tried my best. It was so nasty. I ended up dumping it. I had to dump the meat. I could not finish it. It was terrible.
The coffee came out well, according to everybody who tried it, though.
Yeah, no, the first one was great. And
I tried the first one, and unfortunately, my stomach decided to do flips because I hadn't had any kind of alcohol in so long, and decided, hey, guess what I'm going to do? Be a nuisance. And like, oh, god damn it.
yeah.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't
Alcohol.
puke or anything. It was just one bad night, and that was it. I was fine for the rest of the con.
Yeah.
No, I figured something like that.
If that happened to me, I would have needed a gravel.
Now the other meads, I did introduce them to the Berry Tube group. The first one I did that was based off of mixed berries and then nothing else afterwards. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest. It was just extremely dry. So yeah, it didn't have a lot of flavor or oomph to it. However, apparently the one that I did with based off of power fruit, strong fruit, apple fruit. It was based off of a tea of some sort, passion fruit tea. That one, it actually it kind of went a little hard, but it grew on you. Especially when you realized it was passion fruit, because you saw a bright red. I think you're expecting citrus, and instead it was kind of a more mellow flavor. But yeah, no, that one did okay. So I got some ideas fell back on how to do best on that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, the meads. I had some good feedback on the meads. Now let's talk about some of the merch here, as you can see.
The fan is beautiful.
The fan is amazing. I love it so much. I'm so glad I picked it up. They apparently Railroad Brony did some more drink cards this time based off of the Eevee evolutions.
Oh no.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a whole nother fun kettle of fish right there. Okay, here we go. The Funko figures. I'm going to go ahead and address these guys right here because this was also a great triumph and a horrible mistake. So, the Funko figures here. I got a good chunk of them through trade and charity. Now, the first one you can see is the Twilight Sparkle there on her back. She's on her back because she has no wings and tail. I don't know how I didn't notice this. I paid $4 for her. I thought, no, was it $3? $3. $3. I thought I was getting away with a steal. I wasn't. I completely goofed it. And the only time I realized what happened, I was showing it to Blank here. He's just like, "Oh, we can get some of the guys to probably 3D print the wings."
You could
and
probably
what?
probably find somebody for the 3D printed wing today. I was like, "What?" Apparently, he didn't notice it the whole time.
Yeah,
I figured it was $3, which is why I figured it was like $3.
The
Like,
tail.
that's why it's like, oh, that's supposed to be why it was $3 because it was damaged.
It was. I'm so pissed. And then the other ones there, three of them.
Price, you get what you pay for.
Yep, 3 of the figures that were there. There's a person that that usually brings a lot of stuff, and they do kind of a trading booth where you can trade some pony items for other pony items. So
Pony.
Yeah, I thought I didn't have anything until I realized I brought a bunch of extra pins that I had because I thought there might be a pin trade, which there was. But I realized, wait, I got these pins, and I saw those Funko figures. I'll just take a couple, do a trade, simple and easy. And I go over there and I'm like, hey, I got these awesome pins. You know, one of them's two of them con exclusive. Some of these aren't being made anymore. One of them's a Kickstarter. Just like, oh, those are cool. Tell you what, I'll go. You give me all those pins. I'll give you one of the figures. I'm like, no. I don't think you understand. One of these is a $20 Kickstarter pin. Just like, oh, okay. Tell you what, two pins for 3 ponies, and they're like, okay, now we're talking. Wait, was it yeah, 2 pins for 3 ponies, and yeah, I'm like, okay, now that I can negotiate with that. But oh my god,
negotiation table.
I mean, my god, I mean, I'll give her credit. She knew what she had with those Funko figures. But it's like, oh, wow, I feel like I got lowballed. Oh.
Okay, I gotta be perfect honest. All this talk of like traders and stuff. I'm watching Tom Fox play Star Fox Adventure, so all I can think of is you pay this much.
You pay that fucking thing. What are that weird thing?
Oh, God. Love Tom. Love Tom.
Alright, and the other 2 Funko figures, not a big deal. I found them in the video game room. They had them generously donated, and they were basically asking for people to pay what they feel they're worth, and that the money was all going towards helping run the game rooms for the next cons and stuff. So I offered what was it, $5-6 for them. They were like, okay, simple trade, yeah. Got Funko figures, I'm happy. So yeah, that was a little bit of fun there. Oh, the game rooms were amazing. I got not finally. There wasn't like a grand plan to this. I just decided to do it. Blanked got onto the Virtual Boy.
Mm-hmm.
How bad was the ice train?
Not bad. You act like I haven't fucked around with VR and such before. In fact, I have. I was fine.
The ice train's not that bad. It's only when you play it for like maybe an hour or 2 that it really starts to hit you. Yeah, but no, it was awesome. They had a Virtual Boy there. They also had like an actual VR setup. I never got a chance to try that, unfortunately. Then just like game systems from everywhere, from the NES to PS4, actually, with the pony game set up on it, no less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
VR games are not my bag.
Yeah. And here's a little fun item. You see the Twilight Sparkle crazy face right there on the right side? Anybody want to take a shot at what that is?
A face mask for when you sleep.
Nope, but that is a very good guess.
It looks like a fanny pack.
I kind of get that. No, it's not a fanny pack, though.
Wait, is it a hat?
It's not. You could use that as a hat, but it would probably be like one of those yarmulkes in size. It's like the size of a yarmulke, but it wouldn't fit very well as a hat.
Headband, kind of Naruto style headband.
It's not a headband.
Circuit, did you find the Japanese vending machines?
No, it is not that. It is not that, and I don't think that would ever fit me if it was. Come on,
assume the people that frequent those things are wearing them?
I would assume you think I would buy one for me to wear it instead of actually doing other things.
Hey, baby, check out my Twilight.
Want to see the nose get real big? Okay, no. Oh, God.
Her heart grows every time I look at you.
I bet you're wondering why my underwear has Pinocchio on it.
All right. Okay, but...
So what is this pudding face for?
This is a toilet paper cozy.
You get to wipe your butt with her.
No. You just put it on top of a toilet paper roll to keep it cozy.
I know. I'm just making fun.
It's the dumbest thing, and it's even worse because I didn't have a toilet paper roll to put it on for a while because all of mine are way too big. I had to wait until I got one diminished to use it. But it is on a toilet paper roll right now in my house. That's right. I have a toilet paper cozy.
I am silently touching you.
Go ahead. I know that's stupid.
It's not as stupid as some other stuff.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Any other things about the con? I want to give a shout out to the lady that runs the bar over there on Sundays. Whew.
She was cool.
She was amazing, and apparently her shift didn't start until 3 in the afternoon. She came in at noon in order to actually take orders because nobody else could, and apparently it was really hard to get food on Sunday morning. Actually, I tried to get blanked here Tim Hortons on Sunday morning.
I'm trying to get a full-on wrap and everything, but our fucking door, I don't know what you want to call that, nonsense.
It's stupid. We did a Grubhub. We got all the food in. After we put in the order and everything is set, I immediately get a response. It's like, okay, yeah, we don't have the hash browns or donuts. You'll have to deal without those. I'm like, fine, we'll have the drinks and the drinks and the sandwiches. That's still something, and we're hungry. You know, we're hungry. We'd like to eat. So yeah, we're just waiting for it to be delivered. It's taking like 30, 40 minutes because it's busy. Fair, fine. And finally, I'm watching the GPS tracker of the person who's getting the order. I see them go off to Tim Hortons. I see them in the parking lot. They're in there for a while. They finally drive out. And I see them get on the freeway and then start booking it north, opposite direction of us. And I'm just sitting there. Did they take the wrong way? What just happened? Are they running off with our food? Or did they get lost somewhere? And then we just see him keep going and going. It's like, okay, no, that's not it anymore. I don't know what's going on. And then I get an email like 10 minutes later, like, yeah, sorry, we had to cancel your order. They didn't have any food there at all. So it's like, wow. And I was miffed. I thought the guy just took our food and ran. But
at least you could be upset about it. Like, damn, I hope I got my money back.
It's weird that yeah, if he had to send a note to basically cancel the order, because the driver can do that in most of those services, that it took that long for it to show you.
Yeah, it took.
What service was this?
It was Grubhub.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was gonna
That
say
explains it.
because I know for a fact that I've had my order stolen on Uber when the drivers got into the restaurant, and then as soon as they pick up my food, all of a sudden the order's done. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not buying it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
This is kind of why I don't trust them. I mean, just do Pizza Hut.
Okay, no. See, no. So here's the thing. That was like 1 out of like probably 200 times I've used the service.
Fair. Scumbag people being scumbags, I understand that.
actually,
It reminds me of the situation that Amazon and delivery people were stealing PS5s and Xboxes.
I don't think it was that case, though. I think they legitimately didn't have any food because everybody was just scrambling and
Everybody was grabbing Tim's. It was pretty late on in the evening, or late in the day,
yeah.
or it was late enough in the morning.
But I'll give Grubhub credit. After they canceled the order, they issued a full refund. They literally called us. They called us like 5 minutes later, just like, yeah, sorry, we had to cancel the order. They didn't have any more food there. It's just like, oh, you know what? That's good. Thank you. It's like, okay, they actually called me and said sorry. I like that.
Oh, Pinkie Pie and Gabby doing tech support.
Oh, I love that. Pinkie Pie's
That is
McDonald's.
adorable.
It's adorable, but it's also kind of sad. Anyway, I'll start flipping through these here while we try to remember anything else.
Pinkazoid. Who wears their underwear? Pinkazoid.
But yeah.
No, it runs around in
Listen,
underwear.
that door of ours caused some funny things. Some dudes came knocking, asking if we were having a party because the goddamn door was a party.
Actually, some of the party rooms do stuff like that. I just do it because it's fun, but I probably took it off of a party room idea too. So
Well, that is how I found him in December.
However-
I just went floor by floor and found. Oh, second.
However, one person also found us short, and here's the fun thing about this door, this particular door. This is the accumulation.
Dust.
This is everything after the con was over. This
Yeah,
door
it gained more things.
It gained more images as the con went on. Short literally kept adding more and more images as the con kept happening. And he also put in the Volt Orb image, which had a slowly increasing Volt Orb.
The volume of the torb is increasing.
Did he keep putting
Yes.
one over top of the other, so that
No,
it's
he kept swapping it.
He kept swapping it, so if I to see how long it would take for me to notice, which I did eventually notice, but it was on the second to the last image.
How do you notice that far out?
I was paying attention to everything else that was getting thrown on the door.
Yes,
and I didn't think.
Lone Wolf Gamer, we do have Among Us. We probably should play it more often.
Syncre, I wish I could tell you about the concert. I did not go to any of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not concert people.
I went. Well, it was that I was usually exhausted during the concerts, or there was actually after panels that I wanted to check out, like the drinking ponies and they had a roast panel. They had a roast panel. They had an actual roast panel, and this was glorious. These
Was it what the dub?
No. This was like a Dean Martin roast.
Who did they roast?
Each other. They actually had each person come up, and all of the rest of them came up and just completely obliterated the hell out of them. And it was amazing how vicious and quick-witted, and yeah, it was like a Comedy Central roast. And this was so...
The comedy roast of Bob Saget.
This was so amazingly funny. I was bawling with laughter. It was hilarious. I wish I could have taken... I wish Blank could have been there with me for this.
God, I miss Gilbert Gottfried.
I miss
We all
that.
do.
Yeah. But no, this apparently was the second time they ever did a panel like this. I'm hoping they do more. I loved the hell out of this. It was vicious. It was mean-spirited. It was done all in good fun. It had a few sappy moments, but oh my God. Oh, these guys knew what they were doing, and they were vicious. I loved every bit of it. Oh, that was a good roast panel. But yeah, no, I was enjoying the after panels that were going on. Also, checking in on some friends that came in from BerryTube and just all around. It was just, there was just so much going on. It was almost impossible to keep up.
I can imagine.
Plus, the crazy flights and everything just kind of left me exhausted for at least a day, which didn't help.
Well, I can also imagine it just felt nice to hang around with some of the original show cast here.
I like to think of it more as friends.
Oh, instead of that, because at least two of them lived with you for a good while.
Oh, we're all friends, you dingus.
I know.
Yeah, even you,
You?
somehow.
They're
Anyways,
getting down
Friends,
daily.
frenemies. What's the difference?
Friends with benefits.
No!
No.
Friends with
No.
delusions.
That's somebody else.
Friends with alcohol.
Yep.
That's kind of everybody.
Alright, actually, here... Oh, okay, you know what? Here's the big secret, everybody.
After dark.
Here's the big secret. We did one big joke to Inky. And you know what? I'm gonna I will wrap up on this one here. There's so much I could talk about the con. I had so much fun. Here, I'm gonna put this guy up in a Griffin outfit because this was pretty cool, and I think this was the only cosplayer we really got.
Oh my goodness.
There was a couple, but that's the only one we got
I
like a
saw
good shot
this.
of.
Yeah.
Well, we also do have the rock and roll clown in the Otaku Ascendant.
Yeah, I know.
Let me go ahead and get into the story here. So now everybody remembers, and during the December Trotcon, that unfortunately, well, some people remember that the story of how Inky from Traveling Pony Museum unfortunately got her catalytic converter stolen.
Yep, some Yahoo witch stripped the damn thing out of the vehicle.
With a hacksaw, just a complete mess. And of course, Inky made the most of it. Made like little T-shirts for a fundraiser to pay for it. They were able to find the last one in all of Ohio, which was lucky. And they got the car and everything back up and running before the con was full and over. So it wasn't a big issue. It was a big issue, but it was also really heartwarming how well everybody came together.
Also, apparently, it happened on Inky's birthday weekend.
Yeah, it was a mess, but
It was a mess.
God damn.
I had a plan a few weeks.
You knew it.
Shush! Another time.
Okay, so seriously, let me go ahead and go through this
I'm
entire
saying
thing
that.
here. I had a plan a few weeks after that, of course, first thing I did, I went onto Amazon and a few other costume sites, scouring around until I could finally commit, especially with finances. About 1 month before the con, I put $70 down for a Chinese suit of the Grinch that was delivered to me. This Grinch was terrifying, where it the mask barely had good eye holes, and you could only breathe through the nostrils, and you could suffocate in it. The shirt fit okay, but it was a little on the tight side. The belt might as well not exist. The green tights were tight. The shoes were little Santa hats that were very long. So basically, I might as well have been. Was wearing Santa hats. This thing was horrible, and it was perfect. I reached out to Blanked and I said, I need you to make a little bit of art. And it did some doing. We were able to get it done. Literally.
I'm doing anything. I had to kick my ass back in the gear because the world was fucking being weird on my end at the time.
Well, yeah, but I also had to go get it printed from Walmart. And when I went to go get it printed, a literal wall of water came down that exact time. We're suffering a severe hotness and drought, and a wall of water came as I went to Walmart to try to pick this image up to get it set up for a grand prank. So it almost felt like a sign, but I ignored it. And we printed this out. So what I ended up doing with this, I wrapped it all up. We had a plan. We had a couple of plans, but we went with one where the Friday day of con, I get into the Grinch outfit. I wrap the thing up so it can't be seen, and I start stalking my way slowly down into the Trotcon corridors. Or I'd like to say slowly, but really it was at a fast pace because Blinked was there in line telling me Inky was still there because she was like a little buzzing bee. She could vanish at any second. So it's like, we got to do this quickly.
I remember.
So I managed to get down there in time, and
You remember, you weren't there.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about the first time I met Inky.
He was talking about the December con.
How
but
many heart attacks did you have in that suit?
honestly, I didn't have any heart attacks, but I think I may have had a couple of dehydration moments. But I managed to get into the Traveling Pony Museum room where Comet and D saw me. Comet knew who I was because apparently I can't hide the way I walk, and considering how the way that costume was, I really couldn't either. That thing was such a pain to walk in. I think I was just trying to keep myself together.
By the way, I do have 2 photos of you doing stuff whenever you're ready.
Go ahead and post them into the con chat while I'm talking. Because I don't have any of my own. I literally don't. Anyway, so I get Inky. D-Pad doesn't know it's me at first, which is hilarious. But we get Inky's attention, and I just go up to him like, hello, I'm the Grinch that stole your cat little converter. And I'm sorry. And
He holds out the rat thing to her, and the look on her face is contemplation.
She's wondering what the hell is going on.
It's like, what is this? I'm afraid to look at this over.
But she unwraps it and sees that it is the catalytic.
Like, oh my god, it's catalytic converter.
If you go to con chat real quick, you'll see the actual photo.
Oh, that is horrifying.
Yes, this is it. This is the outfit I was running around in. Apparently, it actually went off so well that so many people loved it. I ran around a couple more times. I got in trouble. In fact, this is just after I got in trouble for a little bit. Because I thought I'm wearing this giant mask where the only way I'm getting oxygen is through the nose up here, which is well above my mouth. But I didn't have a mask on, and they got upset. They asked me to put a mask on, so I had to go back up to the room and put one on. I was also kind of an idiot there, but yeah.
I think that's just overreaching, but whatever.
Yeah,
Having the mask over your costume would have just killed you at that point.
It's not bad. It's not as bad as you might think, but it was just it didn't make it so I couldn't prance around in it too much because it would heat up like an oven. It would heat up like an oven.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, there it is. But yeah. So
Apparently, come to find out that an opening ceremony, Inky brought it up and pulled out the picture, which is, hey, I never had anything of mine have shown off like that before, so that was an interesting moment for me.
And that
I
was
wasn't there, I actually didn't see it, so unfortunately I didn't know that was happening.
and that was
I
probably
think it's live streamed somewhere.
and this is probably the most elaborate stupid thing I've ever done to date. Granted, I would like to do this again, but with a better costume and a lot better breathing. Because honestly, the Grinch thing hit off, and people loved the hell out of it.
Was there people videotaping it with their phones? Or?
No, I don't know about
Possibly.
videotaping. I don't know about videotaping, but here's
He definitely got stopped for a couple of photos. Hell, someone tried to stop him before he made it to Inky.
Yeah, but here's one fun thing. There is one photo out there. I don't think it's out there. It's been posted. Here's a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon for you. Ellie Ray took a picture of me next to a Twilight Sparkle fursuiter, looking like I'm cracking the head of a guy wearing a Lowe's face mask.
That's some Kevin Bacon.
That's some 6 degrees, right? But yeah, so with that is a brief, somewhat synopsis of Trotcon and our insanity. You can take a look at all of the pictures, including a few that we may have not shown, or the merchandise hauls, in the con chat. So in our Discord group. Mm-hmm. And with that, I have gone well over time, and I do need to start wrapping things up here. So,
I'll do a brief shot for mine. For my end, my most thing was there was a hangout with Josh, which I did. Hang out with the guys, which I did. I also helped them set up the After Dark. And that's all I need to know about that. And
the After Dark is fun.
We're not going to talk too much about that, but
yeah, that's all I need to know about that.
Yes,
well, actually, there's also the fact that the After Dark line was like stupid long.
Oh my god, it was so ridiculously long. They went an extra hour because of how long it was.
So there's another irony for you,
ladies and gentlemen.
Try not to think about it too much for your own sanity. Anyway,
or do I need money?
Oh, all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up here. The playing. Thanks so much for jumping in and talking about Trotcon.
A little bit that I did.
Yeah. All right.
I had fun.
Did you have any shout? Yeah. Sorry. You.
Shoutouts. Fucking vaguely. Traveling Pony Museum, Military Bros, and everything in between. Have a good night. Right. You'll see me around when we do Elden Ring when we get back to it.
All right. And also, you said you wanted to do a hopefully?
I don't know if there's much of a hopefully to anything. It's just hopefully doing another con when things line up correctly again.
There we go. Well, hope for the best on that one. Honestly, I would love to do that.
Could do Harmony Con. I mean, it is technically closed.
We'll see.
Actually, that one might be our best bet, to be honest. But we'll deal with that another time. That's at least another 8 months. Is that
the one that Winchester's trying to drag me to because
that is exactly the one in Texas.
Okay.
Texas.
Roll the money from the Brony. Like I said, it actually might be a worthwhile one to drag you to.
Okay. Sorry, playing Monster Hunter. Just got smacked in the head.
All right, well, I'll let you go to your Monster Hunting so we can close up here too. I got to tend to my cat here and among other things now. So, all right, let's get a shout out to Crazy Matt Captain. Shout out.
The fires, explosions, fast events, and jerky Oli Roan. I don't know. Yes.
Words and things.
Anyway, come to Trotcon.
Yay!
Go to Trotcon again. Come to Trotcon again.
Yeah, right. Basically.
Yeah.
If I had the time, I would have tried to make the drive down, but it's a 6-hour drive down, then 6-hour drive back. Ugh.
I feel that. Same thing with Las Pegasus for me.
Money for that.
At least for now. Oof. Anyway, TM21, shut up.
Have a good night, great week, and stay beautiful, people.
Textalion, shut up. Tolakoi, shut up.
Thanks for showing up, everybody. Thanks, DMC, for being a mod in Twitch and Commander being a mod in the IRC.
FX.
Thank you to all the people currently on the list, yada, 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 blah, 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 and text relay chat to our IRC.
All right. And Suki Taco Sended, shut up.
Bye, Doors.
Suki Taco Sended, are you live?
I think he's dead. Are you muted?
The Suki is dead!
Ah, shit. Anyways, next.
All right. Well, okay. We'll give Suki a chance to hopefully get here. Final shout outs to IRC chatters. Thank you so much to Robocop, I guess. Then thank you to Chaos Sakai, Cloud Draconicus, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relays of Sonic 521, Techman Textalion 2, The Lone Wolf Gamer, Vaguely Creepy, yay, Archivers. And also thank you to our YouTubers, Syncry, Just My Mage, I'm Evershade. Yeah, especially Evershade. Nice to see a new face there. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of the Brony Show.
Another issue of This Shit's Whack.
Another issue of are we still talking about ponies? Because they're great. All right.
Because we're a little...
Sorry, did you start the shout-outs for the IRC chatters with one of the bots?
I
Yes.
thought the RoboCop was funny.
It was funny.
Yes. All right, and okay. Also, just a reminder to everybody out there: Wednesday, Winchester and his Wednesday crew do Winchester and Wednesday things, script readings, video game playings, maybe random music. Who knows? It's Winchester's time, and he does it, and he does it well. So be sure to tune in on Wednesday on the Brony Show stream. Also, on my personal Twitch, I do have Let's Plays. I do announce them on Discord. I wish I could be a little more consistent with when exactly I will do these Let's Plays. Unfortunately, it's pretty much up in the air at times, so best way to find out is to keep an eye on our Discord, and I will let you know as soon as I do know myself. Because I do like to Let's Play. I do like to do things on stream with you guys, and I like to have fun with you. And let's see, Suki, are you back yet?
It's fucking dead. Move along.
He must be dead. All right. So we'll go ahead and unfortunately, okay, you know what? Suki, shout out. Go to sleep, everybody. All right. And with that,
Hey. No.
Oh, there you are. Wow, I summoned him. Okay, Suki.
I literally just walked off to get water. What the fuck?
Sorry, you literally walked off. You walked off in the worst moments.
I thought you were gonna take a few moments. I thought you were gonna take at least a couple.
You thought incorrectly, my sir.
You had me speed through
I am
the Twitch people.
I am rushing through this a little bit because
Everybody's rushing.
Anyway, Suki,
All right.
shout out.
Anyway, yeah, go to fuck to sleep.
All right.
You forgot some words.
I did. I stand corrected. So, and everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in. All of our archive watchers on YouTube, thank you so much. Our stream watchers, Twitch, YouTube, Vaughn, however you catch us, however you spend the 2.5 hours enjoying our shenanigans. It means so much that you spend that time to check us out, have fun with us, enjoying the silliness of the Brony community as it seems to never want to die. And that is amazing.
Legends never die.
It is legendary at this point. And we will see you all next week. And I hope you have a good night.